right, some people starting to believe that the Detroit Lions might be done. Detroit Pistons may be done with James Wiseman. He had his fourth straight or third straight DNP. I think they beat fourth straight DNP. They beat Oklahoma. They lost to Oklahoma City Thunder. They lost to Miami, and they beat the Hornets and Oklahoma City Thunder. So people starting to say that James Wiseman might be done in Detroit. But I say in my Lee Corso voice, not so fast. But let's talk about it, man. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase chance to get notifications. We got live or drop video. Now this dude across the street working on a high-low. I thought, yeah, he's literally rolling up. He's literally rolling up a blunt or rolling up tobacco. He literally rolling something up on his high-low. That's what it looked like. I ain't the smartest dude in the world, and I ain't got the greatest vision in the world, but yeah, unless he biting his fingernail. But nonetheless, hey, they do what they do. I do what I do. Say no to drugs, especially opiates. But nonetheless, Bagley's playing pretty good right now, and I watched some of the Oklahoma City Thunder game, but I went to sleep, so I didn't watch enough of it for me to get all the reaction. But I went to sleep. I was tired. I mean, I wasn't even tired. The Lions game was just that trash. I taped it and watched it when I woke up, but it was trash. It was a very trash Monday night game. They got to step their primetime games up. But nonetheless, and Bagley is I mean, the other day versus Oklahoma City Thunder, I think somebody went to the rim, and I'm like, well, Bagley got to make the play. He made the play. He's stepping it up defensively. Bagley is defensively becoming more aware. He's the best defensive player that he's been that I've seen him in the league. I mean, even going back to Duke, he's making vast improvements defensively. He's sliding over. He changed the shots. They blocking shots all over the floor. And he obviously gonna rebound the ball. The jump shot got to come. I really ain't concerned about that. But you can see why he ain't starting over Bagley. I think Wiseman brings better defense. Defensively, he's better defensively over Bagley. But I mean, right now, I mean, just in a vacuum from last year. But apparently, Bagley then bought in defensively, and it's hard to take him off the court when Bagley playing that well, right? So. But we already know Bagley is the countdown till he get injured. So I wouldn't be so quick to give up on James Wiseman just yet, because we know Bagley can't stay healthy. That's one thing we know for sure, is Bagley can't stay healthy. So with that being the case, I wouldn't give up so fast. I wouldn't give up so fast on him. So, but right now, Stewart playing at a pretty good high level. Duran playing at a high level, even though he messed my parlay up yesterday, no offense. Bagley playing at a high level. It's hard to get on the floor. They're not going to force, a too big lineup. Now, side note real quick, a concern I got for the Pistons is that second unit. Yesterday, that second unit, they blew the lead open a little bit in that second quarter, or in the end of the first going into the second. With their second unit, they don't have no scoring on that second unit. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. They were struggling to find some scoring. Ivy eventually stepped up and made some baskets, it looked like, down, but they were struggling scoring. They're going to have to recreate that unit, that second unit. They were struggling to find buckets. Either you're going to play through Bagley, you're going to play high pick and roll with Bagley and Ivy, or what you're going to have to do is let Sasser, let Sasser be Vinnie Johnson, or let Burks and Sasser really, and figure it. I mean, I think it's kind of difficult for Sasser, Burks, and Ivy to get it all in together. So they got a conundrum, whatever. They got a little issue right there with them. But I like to see Sasser and Ivy figure it out a little bit. But Ivy still turning the ball over at a high clip. At some point, you might have to just turn the keys over to Sasser to see what happened. But Sasser might be the answer offensively for them. You get Livers back, he'd be able to stretch the floor a little bit. Joe Harris looking pretty bad out there, bro. But we'll let him shake the rust off and see what happened. But right now, that second unit is an issue. And I think it's not of ability, it's an issue. It's of camaraderie. Kind of like off the starting five has some camaraderie issues. That's why you see so many turnovers. once they gel, I think only time, Monty can't do nothing about them turning the ball over. Only time will allow them to grow together and not turn the ball over so much. But that second unit, it just doesn't look good on to the optics, or it doesn't look good. So, like I said, but I wouldn't like wave the white flag for Wiseman just yet. I think, Marvin Bagley, you can never count on him to stay healthy. You don't know what happened with Duran, Isaiah Stewart. So if I'm him, I just put my head down. I keep working, keep grinding, keep working on my game. His time, I think his time is going to come. I don't want to wish injury on anybody, but we know with these new guys, with the new strength conditioning program, with nutrition out here and what they're doing, they can't take the grind. So when this number get called, be prepared. He can shoot the ball, he can post up, he can alter. He's naturally a better defensive player than Stewart and this as a 5 than Stewart and Bagley. So I wouldn't write him off just yet. I think it's too much talent, but showing that Monty got power. Monty don't have to start who we don't want to start or play who we got to play. But in that second unit, they need some answers. They need some more answers in that second unit. And I'm not saying Wiseman is the answer. It'd be interesting when you put Monty Morris back in there as well too. So I say this, right? Not even just for Wiseman before I get off this video, but I say this. They got an issue. They got an issue with a lot of players playing the same position. Even when everything go back the way and everybody healthy come back, you got an issue with Hayes, Ivy, Sasser, Morris, Burke, those 5 guards right there. Hayes, somebody got to fall out and get out of there. I would say this from right when I seen. I'll probably say I'm putting Hayes at the end of the bench. You love his defense, but he can't hit a shot. When Bojanovic come back, he gonna start. Right? And I'm probably moving on from Jaden Ivey. I know it's a shocker right now, but I'm probably riding with Burke, Sasser, and Monty Morris. Ivy don't look good right now. If I can get anything for him, I'll move on, let him go be free somewhere else, and I'll ride with those guys. But that's just my opinion, right? That's just how I'm feeling today. I love Jaden Ivey, but it's tough to watch. But we'll see what happens. But hey, check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. And at the end of the day, it looks a hot mess on the second unit, but don't count Wiseman out just yet.